Hello and welcome to another update video about oil. Today we take a look at the crude oil price. Nothing really has changed from my last video, but I still would like to give you an update because the last video has been now, I think a couple of weeks back. Just to keep you updated about that and just to confirm we are still on track for lower oil prices. I very clearly still expect the price to go down to, I would say, at least 75 US dollars. I already announced that back in February, when we were, I believe, about around $115 or something. I made the channel members aware on my main channel. The gold members can have access to stocks and shares and other markets as well. And then obviously after a while, I already started to do the videos here on this channel. By the time we had already fallen. But still, the direction is unchanged. I still expect further lower prices in oil. Now, that doesn't need to happen in a straight line. It will most likely take some time. There may even be corrective moves to the upside. So it is not going to happen tomorrow or next week. This will be a long process, but it will play out in my opinion. So let's first take a look at here. Where are we on the longer time frame? Also here we made that was 2008, we created this larger wave 1, and then we had a more than a decade long correction here. 12 years it took in this wave 2, and these corrections are rare, but they happen in a W, X, Y, X, Z correction. And here we could then assume that we will see rising prices. That was here the March 2020 low, and since then we have seen the beginning of that larger wave 3 belonging to that wave 1, here the wave 2, and the wave 3 will at some point be somewhere up here. So overall, long term, I am super bullish on oil, and the structure here shows that very clearly, because if we talk about a larger wave 3 then we're looking at, let me just to give you a rough number, but we're looking here at prices of around $240 at least for oil, probably higher, 240 to 292, but that will take probably a few years to play out. If not years, then many months. I think we would be stretched if we say below a year. But in the short term then, we started off this wave 3 that I just mentioned. We started the wave 1. Now I believe this was complete in March 2020. And this is also, 22. And this is also when I made the channel members aware that I expect round about a 50% drop in oil prices. And this is continuing to play out. As always, everybody here in this wave B thought it would be super bullish, and so on. But no. This was just the corrective wave B in a larger wave 2 correction. So we are now in this wave C. There is currently no change to the forecast, but just to let you know here that I believe we are still on track really. Not really gonna discuss all these subwaves here, but for me, still it shows that in this C wave down, we have completed a wave 1 since the high. We have completed a wave 2. I believe we still are in this wave 3. So it actually rather pushes that trend further down. Why are we still in the wave 3? That has to do with the subwaves. I think if we look at the subwaves here, my view is that in this wave 3 we had here another 1-2 pattern, and that means we are now in the wave 3 of the wave 3. Again, then we would get into micro counting, but overall I would expect the wave 3 is still ongoing here. We can also take a look at that in terms of the Fibonacci extension levels and the ideal levels for a wave 3. Really we have only just now reached the ideal level for a wave 3. That is the 1.618 Fib extension, but this can go lower in a wave 3. So the wave 3, this is always the minimum retracement, the minimum extension area for a wave 3. This is most likely still going to unfold lower. And then we will see a wave 4 retracement to the upside and the wave 5 down. So I think the wave 3 though is not finished yet. We'd be looking here at lower prices, and at a minimum I would expect the 75 $76 level for oil. But again, there can be ups and downs, yeah. And how exactly this move down is going to unfold is subject to a lot of change in the short term. Overall, the direction is clear, and until we really see a significant breakout to the upside, and to be honest, we would need at least a move above $120 to call this downtrend unlikely, but we are still going to continue. I'm quite convinced I would give this 70% to 75% probability to continue the move down. Even if we see short-term upside, this will most likely be a corrective move up before we come down. We have not yet reached in any way any likely targets for this wave 2 correction. Why is that the case? We can take a look and zoom out back on the daily chart. If we assume we are in this wave 2 correction here in orange, we are looking here at a retracement area between the 50% fib retracement and the 78.6. I mean, we've just now reached the 38.2% fib level, but my view is we're gonna head lower here because this is just the most likely area, and also we cannot yet count 5 waves as complete on the way down. So still focus on lower here. We are also below that yellow line, which is the 50-day moving average that you can see here. Yeah, and this is most likely going to act as resistance on the way up. Okay, so that's my update about oil. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then also check out my main channel, More Crypto Online. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.